yourself, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Pick as ban not gonna work if you don't. I mean, we pretty much discussed this last Phygital games with you, as far as I can recall, and so I'm interested to see. Ooh, the Khufra.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, the Khufra into quite a few of the dashiest heroes here. We have the Guinevere. Oh, Weiser picking up.
Oh, the
okay. Yeah, the Lixia. I mean, Lixia, she's that back line that I suspected they needed, right? The Bruno would have filled it as well, but I like it. I mean, she's almost like Yve. She's like a marksman Yve. Like, as long as you know how to position, you'll be able to execute so many key plays. So I like the draft that both of these teams have, and I can't wait to see what they're going to be bringing to it. It's going to be interesting. Can Niightmare bring some strategic value to the game, or can RCC, you know, counter that and keep that pressure up? Niightmare does have almost a similar draft that RCC did pull off last time.
Yeah, but three tanky heroes, it might be a problem for RCC to handle, because like level 4, level 5, 6, and they might have not enough damage to out-damage all of this sustainability. So we saw this kind of meta earlier, like when you pick a lot of sustain heroes, might work for the Niightmare.
True, true. We're kind of getting into game 2 of Group C here, of Niightmare versus RCC.
Oh, it's Rome.
Who's gonna come out victorious here?
It's Rome Terizla going on, and that works really good. That's good. I like that. That's super good.
I feel like that's spicy. That's nothing that I see in North America. So seeing if it gets executed correctly is what I want to see. I mean, I don't think you got to see it earlier, but in Group B we seen a Hellkurt come out and a Bratz go into an EXP lane. So anything can work.
Yeah, anything can work. Absolutely agree on this one, and yeah, that's what we are looking for here. Working so far, I would say, and the Ixia is actually getting good farm, not being now the trades are going in stun to conceal basic attack, and works pretty good. But now the rotation is go for the gold lane because of the low HP, and the attack on the Novaria goes in with Guinevere. Just damage ultimate was enough.
Yeah, I mean, Gwen coming in with the Divine, it was just too much for Niightmare's Mage paired with the Fairness, and Troublemaker securing that kill, right? That's huge. Troublemaker got their first blood last game. Can they keep it up? We do see, ooh, Koopy low, able to flicker out though.
Yeah, it was a risky flicker, clutch flicker. I mean, there was a chance him flicking and dying and wasting flicker, but it worked very good for him.
True. Now, kind of looking at what's going to be going on this turtle here. We do see it kind of being baited out from both sides. Does look like Niightmare had a little bit of a number advantage there, but in the top lane, they're just battling it out. Who's going to get the correct position here?
Yeah, they kind of retreating to farm the red buff on Akai here. Novaria helps him to farm it, and goes to the turtle. Turtle being farmed, 7k HP left, and slowly being melted by the Guinevere. Akai trying to go in, half HP. Ult goes in from Terizla, trying to focus down Akai. Akai ult, slow HP, might die during the ultimate, but Faramis ult to peel his team, and the flickers with ultimate on Castle, which is Paquito, finish off the jungler of Niightmare Esports.
Yeah, one shot fall in there, but again, I mean, you got to give it up to Castle with the tenacity and that little bit of an aggressive play to take down one of Niightmare Esports. And I mean, that was just a good take there. That was a good take. I loved it. The turtle is still ongoing. Both teams did lose their jungles. We see Castle coming in. Ooh, the Tyrant's Rage comes out. One shot able to secure the retry under the turtle though, as well as take down one of Niightmare.
The shadow boxing here from the Khufra I guess he was seeing the enemies there, and wow, wherever you know, like the main thing after this kind of skill usage is to not get frustrated. Just keep playing, like, you know. What can I say?
Penalty zone utilized here. Does look like that Kai might be in trouble. One shot.
Forced to use heavy spin to kind of purify from the Guinevere's ult to run away, and that's exactly what he did, and go straight to the red buff.
I like that both Castle and Jay right here are just they're battling it out. They're not even in lane. They're just over here battling out, kind of taking a look at some of the items. Wouldn't say there's anything that I particularly see out of the ordinary. Guinevere picking up a little bit of physical defense, so is Terizla, and Uranus. So a lot of physical defense being picked up by all sides. Bruno picking up the Hawk's Claws early. We do see a little bit of a play happening here. Koopy low. Nightmare. They're just struggling a little bit here, War Barbie.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's almost 3k gold advantage, and it seems like scenario of the last game, 2 people being knocked up and the ultimate right on top of it, but it resulted anything, trying to pressure Ixia here, which actually counter attacks and could take 1 kill, and the second kill is going on from the mid lane rotation, and it's gonna result the turret, but Soul gonna try to snipe his own turret probably, and invade on the blue buff. Yeah, RCC are all over the place now.
Yeah, they're definitely controlling a lot of this match. It's kind of almost like a chessboard for RCC. They have pressure and presence, and both lanes, given that vision, you can already see they're zoning for the turtle here. Terizla keeping Kufra at bay. Don't allow him in the penalty zone. Able to secure that there. Able to take out Jay. That was a rough play for Kufra. He was trying to get the presence and the vision, but nothing really executed there besides a death.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like RCC are toying with them right now. I mean, they could push like straight away, like bot, mid, top, prioritize the turrets. Like they have the advantage on the tempo here, and they are so scared to make mistake and not trying to do anything. Like, I don't know, the rotation to defend, 4 people going for the mid lane, not being farmed, counter attack, and the dodge with his own ultimate on top of Farmy's ultimate. Wow, the blunder here, but the flicker ultimate to extend to take 1 kill, potentially 3 kills, but no crits, I guess, and resulted to only 1 kill.
Yeah, that was a 1-for-1 on both sides, but RCC definitely coming out on top, being able to take out that mid turret. We did see a little bit of an engage down in the bottom lane there by Castle. I think they're going to opt to go down there and secure that turret as well. We got to give it up to Weiser. That position with the flicker and that assault barrage coming in was just too much for Niightmare Esports.
Yeah, soon it's going to like melt them down because of the farm he going to get. Because he ult and it's 1 shot on Novaria, I guess. And the Bruno as well.
Yeah, he definitely, it was the patience behind Weiser. Just he waited. Most of them were low. They thought they could escape, and then just paired with that flicker was enough to I mean, it wasn't too many, didn't fall from Nightmare, but it was enough for RCC to take advantage. We do see a Divine Requiem coming in there. Nothing too much out of it besides pressure. We do see a 1-to-1 turtle possible take.
Trying to steal the turtle, I guess, to not let Lord spawn 8 minutes, because RCC gonna take the Lord 8 minutes, and Paquito here zoned out the Akai, and the Lord is going to get spawned and potentially going into the favor of RCC because of like 6k gold advantage already just on the rotations, and seems like Niightmare need a miracle here.
Yeah, it seems like One Shot has a decent amount of knowledge on being able to keep that at bay. We do see a little bit of an engage here. Assault comes out. Wiser able to secure the kill onto the Kufra. Heavy spin trying to escape, but Castle not going to allow that, as One Shot was able to take the Lord. 2 fall for Niightmare. RCC coming out on top.
Yeah, but one sneaky turret on the bot lane from the Bruno in exchange on the Lord and Kufra. Like, it's at least something for the Niightmare Esports.
Yeah, again, they got to take it where they can. Ooh. Little poke and peel here by One Shot. I love that. That's what the Gwen can really excel at, and they're going to bring it here. I think they're going to utilize this Lord to clear up all of the tier 2 towers that are left standing for Niightmare Esports, and then my guess is RCC wants to crack into Niightmare Esports base.
The Lord is marching on top lane, and the mid lane is being farmed with the mega minions already, and the third tower passive gonna proc probably. Yes, passive is being farmed as well, and the attack is probably going to Kufra, actually using his first skill straight into the Kupi's face, and didn't result anything, didn't decide to attack, and they are kind of backing up now and giving the turret, and the passive is proc but not affected by the Lord. Almost getting one shot. Bruno 2% HP going into the fountain to region. Half HP turret is there. Nobody farmed mid wave, and it seems like Niightmare Esports are overwhelmed just by minions.
Yeah, overwhelmed and just trying to take something. I've seen a conceal play be utilized, nothing really out of it. I think they just popped it a little bit too early, like the Navarius damage, but they might collapse on her. No one wanted to commit a flicker there on an engage. And I see this quite often, right, is that if you get too greedy on Lord pushes, it can definitely be a tide turner for the other team. Niightmare could have taken advantage of that mistake, but RCC, I like it. They backed up. They didn't become too greedy.
And I don't quite like that. It felt like the RCC not like, obviously they don't want to go on the CC of Akai and Hufra. I get it. But on the other hand, you have almost 10k gold advantage. You have the Lord. I mean, you want to get the turrets.
True. I think that's a wonderful take, right? I mean, I can see it. The kind of playing passive sometimes can lead into Niightmare maybe taking an advantage of a mistake that RCC could do, and that's the one thing you want to do is the faster you can end a game, the less likely you're going to be making any mistakes. They do look like they are zoning properly for this Lord. You can kind of see Castle pushing that left side in.
And they're not waiting for the 12-minute mark, which makes it level 2 Lord. And he's not gonna be casting to the turrets if they farm it right now.
Yeah, I think right now, since, again, I think they have the positioning advantage, instead of taking the enhanced Lord, they're just gonna take the Lord. Heavy spin in. They attempted to try to get some type of play. A concealed play is made, though. RCC wants this. Castle coming in, able to take out Cammy. They want more. The Divine Requiem comes in. The last assault coming in, paired with a flicker. Wiser trying to take more from the side of Niightmare Esports. 2 fall.
The emblems or the glowing one that did finish the last kill, like on the burn, which was the Hufra. And now they're gonna pressure mid lane, I guess. And the first kill trying to drag in the Uranus, who's we're not quite see in the game. He just running around. Have actually 2 kills, 0 deaths. It's 100% kills for the Niightmare Esports, and Akai is being killed as well because of his ultimate was on cooldown, I guess, while he didn't purify from the Guinevere ult, but it seems so bad for Niightmare Esports. And good, and the penalty zone with the flicker finish off the Novaria here resulted the crystal explosion here. RCC 2-0.
Yeah, again, RCC able to take this game home as well. A 2-0 against Niightmare Esports. Rough for them, but hey, I mean, they they showed tenacity. They tried to take some of the games. The drafts were looking pretty decent. I think, again, they just got to bring a little bit more strategy to the game. RCC, though, coming out on top. I love the aggression. They played a little passive. They did again, they took that Lord, and then they seen that one moment, that one key moment that heavy